Yo yo yo, what's up people, Tasaran here and welcome back. This is Wrath of the Lich King on Warmane with the awesome Blood Elf Hunter. We're now level 10, which means we are now pet ready. I have the Hunter quest, which was from the Falcon Wing, the place up here, and I'm really looking forward to actually having a pet and being a proper hunter. To give you a few things and a few changes, I've done a fair bit of grinding on my current DK, which is the one that I'm going to be deleting as soon as I start our real one. I've got him purely just to grind and boost guildies and whatnot. Go and, it's a laugh, when I just want to chill out for a bit and just go around. Which you may have noticed, which has updated my new Gatherer add-on. Now, all of the easily so far the best place I found for copper ore, beats the shit out of Duratar, which was quite surprising. But I've done all the start zones, and obviously there's going to be more that we're going to hopefully pick up ourselves. So we've got a nice sort of bit of a database really. The Hunter quest we're going to be doing is at the Far Strider retreat, which I will also need to pick up the Springport appetizers for This Party Never Ends. That's also in the same place. There's also a few quests up in this top corner. And basically, where the last episode we clear quests of this side, I'm now going to be clearing them the other side and then gradually working our way down. Did that work as a kind of intro-ish? Did everybody know what I'm talking about? Hopefully. Who knows? But we're going to crack on anyway. I'm not going to worry about killing anything on the way up there because getting the pet... Okay. Getting the pet is our first and foremost priority. I can't remember exactly how much of it is like... that music is so loud to me. I don't know how much of it is going to be like the classic. To be honest, I can't remember. We've got action. So we're going to run. Cast Civ straight away because we've now got Concussive Shot, Hunter's Mark, Aspects of the Hawk. You name it, we've got it. It's going well. First aid, still on heavy linen. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. As far as mining goes, we're at 50 odd, so I can't get tin yet. I still need those valuable copper ores. The dual crafting itself is really nicely. I managed to send over loads of rough stone. We got some statues going, made a few rings, and
glory to the Sindorai.
We're up to bronze. So I need the mining to catch up to the dual crafting, basically. So that's a regular quest.
State your business.
This is the Hunter one. Seek the Far Striders. Use a taming rod to tame a crazed dragonhawk and then return.
Keep your wits about you.
I think I'm starting to remember that. I've also got 3 16 slot bags to make up for my piss poor quiver, but I'm actually hoping to get a new quiver now. We have an 8 slotter. Doesn't provide any speed increase, neither does the medium. It may be that in Wrath that's not a thing. Now I don't really need it because now arrows do stack in the thousands. However, they do kind of also look a bit different when they're on your back. Not that one. That one. There we go. See, that's how it looks at the moment on his back. The last one, did I sell it? I did. It actually didn't change. Ah, there we go. That's all the original one. So the original one actually looks better. Great. But I want those upgrades. Perhaps some of the ones that actual leather workers make may provide some sort of speed increase. I don't know. I'm not happy with just the singular stack though. Sharp arrows. Oh god, they are actually well out of date anyway. Let's just get rid of those. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've got 2,000. That should be more than enough, shouldn't it really? So we'll just make sure. Nice. Now which geese around here? Is it food and drink? Not geezer. Look, it's a little. It's a little lovely haunch of meat. Springport appetizers. Awesome. That means that quest is now done, which is really good. I can get rid of these. These are just +2s, whereas I did have that rather generous legend at some point who gave me an 8-slot bag and a stack of 20 of these, which are +4 stamina and +4 spirit. Actually going to be a bit useful when taming. So I'm just gonna get myself a wee buff. In fact, aspect of the monkey is always a good idea as well when taming. The hammer. So these quests I'm picking up, well, I'll just go over when we do them. But now
will fall.
It's not this day. It's a crazed dragon hawk. I'm assuming this one should be sufficient. I haven't got any freezing traps or anything, so we're just going to crack on. What does that feather burst do? Chance to hit reduced. That's fine. Great. Now these are usually a bit of a pain. So we've done that. It's complete. But look, he's not following at all. So since it does say complete, we're just going to go straight ahead and kick his ass. Now why is that? I haven't equipped the arrows. Now I can do it. Have a word with yourself, son. Ooh. Who knew? Because it does happen, and I have known it to happen before, where you walk off and you can't dismiss it because it's too far away because it stayed behind, and then you've got to go all the way back to get it. So private servers, not in real official retail versions. Get rid of it first. So what do we need now? An Elder Springport. Now I'm pretty sure they're up. Yes, this way. Still, once again, reasonably close. What's that? Atlas. Move your ass out the way. That's a Springport Stalker, not the one I want. Elder Springport. New taming rod. Looking good there, isn't he? Looking good. I'm really gutted that someone's got my name. Is someone on the Alliance? It's like, why? Right, let's see if he follows. Oh, he is following. He looks quite the beast, actually. Ooh. Just try and... kind of got lynx ears. Ish. No, he is following, that's fine. Either way, I'm going to need to dismiss him. No, me. I want to heal me. Use up some of these
What business
bloody
have you?
bandages. Okay, nice. A mist bat.
Death to all who oppose us.
That's cool. Now the mist bats, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Ghostlands. But as I said, that is the priority for today, so we are going to do it. The question, so we're not completely wasting our time, is what quest to do on the way, and I believe Wayward Apprentice and the Rot Limb Marauders and Dark Wraiths, we can do those on the way. The Wayward Apprentice starts another kind of quest where you got to protect someone for a bit. Nice bit of XP. And yeah, I just noticed. Hopefully I can get it from here. It looks a bit steep. You beast of a prick tease, you. I can't turn down any ore. It would be a crime. And I don't think this one was on my list. Because when I was doing it on my DK and I was going around, basically how I do it is do the like unlocking the map, you know, to get the Tabard of Explorer achievement thing, and I basically use that. I can see the ore right over there, and I use that to kind of plan my way around. I reckon I'm going, no, it's alright, we're on the right path. But what I do want, is it that one or is it further up? It might even be here. It's a part of the map discovery thing. And it's one I've always found to be the biggest pain in the arse, and it's this Elrendir Falls. I always seem to miss it, and when it was like the first time I was doing it, fuck me, could I not find it anywhere. And we've also learned that even though I'm not a herbalist, clicking on that is adding it to the database. You get the other guildies that have the gatherer get the notification, adds it into their database. So any herb I see sort of physically in the world, I will be giving it the old right click of death. I don't know what I said, death, but just to make sure that everybody gets it. And then if I do make a Herbie one day, nice. Okay, it's not saying Elrendir Falls. I'm not entirely sure. There's Living Wood. That's not right. It's not the one. Please. Oh, you can be a real smeghead when you put your mind to it. But before I go, because I am literally right here, I just want to make sure I have got this uncovered. So exploration, we are in the Eastern Kingdoms, and we're looking at the ever so wrong woods. Elrendir Falls, yeah, I've not got it. And I don't know why. I'm absolutely positively sure it was there. It certainly looked like a bloody waterfall. Not unless that next one's a biggish one. Ah, it's that. Right, so I can do it. I'll do it while I'm here. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh. Don't remember there being this many treants around, but never mind. Because that's another thing that's unlocked with, which really I should have mentioned before. It's another thing that unlocked at level 10. We've also now got the beautiful achievements, which I think was an amazing addition. And apparently don't stack, because I have unlocked these on my DK, so that's good. As far as exploration goes, we get a nice clean slate. Because after a while in retail, I've actually got a Gratz macro that you can have. You. Oh, let's put you there for now, until I decide where you're going to be. Yeah. After a while in retail, the achievements kind of got shared among all your characters, so it was never a clean slate. It is now, which is glorious. And there's pretty much achievements for most things. There's achievements that you wouldn't even think of, which I should start doing. Like loving critters. That's a thing. And killing the negative ones. Like there's one here. I don't have the names up for it, but if I do a / love, you love rabbit, and then we look on, I think it comes under general. That's it. To all the squirrels I've loved before, show the critters of Azeroth how much you / love them. And then there's a second one to it, but there we go. Look, rabbit. We get all of them. These are more sort of like later on. Looks like North Rendy stuff. And then bad ones, we just kill them. Kill them all. Achievements for anything. Absolutely anything. They're all out there, just ready to be plucked. Most of them, yes, are pointless. But there's some that give titles, there's some that give mounts. It just gave a whole new it's just, well, a whole new achievement really, something else to achieve,
Our
to do.
enemies will fall.
I like the achievements.
We will have justice.
Ah, the soil, right, it's not the thing yet. I should really learn to read them, shouldn't I? Right, so we're going to grab these, and while we're at it, let's actually do the stuff we're actually going to be doing. Actually. Magister's Apprentice. Not quite. Nope. Taming the Beast. Missing in Ghostlands. No. Corrupted Soil. He's not doing the quest, he's just bolting, so... Does he need me? She. She survived. Just about. That was close. Now these are just anger shades. The wraiths that we want. That's what I wanted to track. The bloody wraiths. Defending Fairbreeze. They're further up, but these are the rot limb marauders. Yes, me do speaks good. And I'll tell you what, down the Scarlet Path, I want you. Down the Scarlet Path, really good for, I mean that's the name of a quest. I mean the Scar is I found really good for the mining ores and oresy ores. Hit him. It's not got a duration on it, is it? No. And that's the only 4 of those that we need. Brilliant. Let's carry on picking up some seriously messed up dirt. So yeah, you. Our double XP is going to nearly take us to level 11 as well, which is really nice to know. Well, it will take us to level 11 with the handing in of the questies. Perfect. So the Dark Wraiths ain't got to worry about, they're further south anyway. But we only need 4, not going to take us long.
State your business. The reckoning is at hand. The eternal sun guides us.
Okay, so we got an ambush. Now I have got some of these healing rough stone statues. It's not a great deal of healing, but it's some. I've also got some healing potions and crystallized mana, which I think shares the cooldown still with the potions. I don't know, but hopefully
Salama Ashalanore.
mana's not the issue. So I'm going to put one down. I do believe the correct term is piece of piss. That was nothing compared to what I remember it being. Nothing at all. Deliver the shit to
Be ready for
Fairbreeze.
anything.
Fair enough. Not going to Fairbreeze right now. Wow, he's proper following me. I did have it one time where we was on here and it glitched quite badly, and I had a like rough stone statue and it literally didn't disappear at all. It followed me for ages and I was just unstoppable. Those were the days. Those truly were the days. I've got some ore action. Bring it home. What have I got? See, look, 15 already. It looks like the crystallized residue shares its cooldown with those, not the healing. That's interesting. Which means I could use a statue and a regular mana potion. In the same battle. That's pretty... In Warcraft, that's pretty huge. Pretty huge. Okay, these are still... These are still anger shades. Now, generally at this point, if you didn't have like a spare DK grinding out and getting you a load of 16 slot bags, it would be worth now going to Fairbreeze, handing that in and going to Sathel's Haven, because that takes up 3 bag slots, that one quest alone. Now would be the time to do that, because would be reasonably close, because you do those, circle around to do all the quests here. There's another one here, another 1 or 2 for the trees, so a couple out there. It's only really the fact that we ding level 10 that's kind of switched this ordering around. But yeah, if you're struggling for bag space, shoot off. I'm going to jump out of the scar. Mining tracking of ores will still reach there, but there we have a dark wraith. That's what I want. Probably be easier to... Awesome. It is. That's a nice little chopper. Oh, you Meg Biscuit. No, I'm doing it in such a way where I couldn't care less too much. I mean, obviously, I really want to get the bat. Now, we don't have Beast Law yet. I don't know about the abilities, but Wrath, the pet training was a bit different. They kind of had the 3 pets have got this, I believe, the 3 specializations as well: the ferocity, tenacity, and cunning, which I never go for. And I think they have their own set of abilities, and then they have their own talent tree. It was actually really fun. It was quite a cool way. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the vanilla classic way of finding a pet, learning the skill, transferring the skill. But you know, even so, you were still very limited. Only certain types of pets could get certain skills, and so it was like an overly complicated way of doing like a very simple thing. you know, quite addictive. I enjoyed going around with Beast Law and trying to find various skills in that, but this day and age you tend to just use Google, get the one you want, leave it as that.
What business have you? We will have justice.
Ding. Don't usually do these yet. I don't usually even consider touching that quest until we are actually ready to move on to Ghostlands, which I'm not. I could, but if we're going to be doing the Lore Master achievements, which is, you know, so many quests in a particular zone, then I'm going to need to do as many as I can. The more I do now, the less backtracking I have to do later. Now that being said, there are a lot of quests which I probably won't matter too much about doing, because obviously when I hit 55, spoiler alert, this character is going to be corrupted and turned into a DK. Oh, we have an ore. Can't turn it down. Unless it's tin, in which case I won't have a chance, but it ain't. It's copper. It's copper. Lag. Woohoo. Okay, so let's put on... Can I get just one? Good. Nice. So he's got nothing on him. But I'll tell you what, since we've got him, we will use him to take out these, because these are level 10 as well. Oh! Could do with getting myself a threat meter. The one for Wrath is called, I believe, Omen Threat Meter. One of the other guildies told me about it today. It's not one I've ever used, but I will get it and I'll let you know how that works out later. Does he only heal you whilst you're in... Yeah, it's only whilst you're in combat. How weird is that? So even if you've got no health whatsoever, he won't do shit unless you're in combat. That is interesting. So if you go to use that between fights, it ain't gonna help. As a pet, I'm not sure what skill they get. I'm not overly bothered about bats, in all fairness. No, he doesn't have growl or anything, but I'm just going to see if he can get a little bit of natural. Just one serpent sting. It's next to useless. He's dealing a tiny bit. Have I done it? Is that what? Oh, I've done it, that's why. You know, doing a tiny bit of extra damage. What's got me? Can't say no to that though. apparently I'm still in combat. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Trust no one.
Yes.
Right, delivery to Tranquillem.
Time is of the essence.
And that is one we're not going to be doing for ages. Right, I'm still in combat. It's annoying me, so I'm going to get rid of the bat. And then straight away, not in combat anymore. I don't need him. I only need one more Wraith. Just one more. Where's my... That's Fair Breeze. Let's have a look, see what we got. Look at this. Beautiful. I just love it when it looks like that. So, delivery to Tranquillum we're not doing yet. Tame Beast, Call Pet and Dismiss Pet. So handing this in, we'll be able to get a pet, but we won't be able to feed it or anything like that. Again, I can't remember if the happiness... how it works in this, how vicious it is. I don't know. So it might be worth not actually choosing or getting a pet until we've got that second part for feed pet, mend pet, love pet, whatever else you want to do with a pet. Got action. It is one I've already unlocked with Gatherer. But I don't care. Still want it, don't I? I think perhaps the wisest thing in the world for us to do... I didn't really need to unlock that just yet because we are going to be... we will be doing a quest here later after we finish this southwestern side. But if we can do the Armani's and Hammer... I'm sure we had a quest for... I think you pick it up at the back and then come down here. It's easier to do it that way around. Yeah, I think we'll... because it looks like I've got to take the long route around the mountain anyway. Because there's another third quest, but you get it from a guy in a cage that's at the top camp, so it's just easier to do it kind of clockwise. So I was going to do it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to have a swig of coffee instead. Cheers, people. Oh, it's a good cup of cha. Oh, Vok has got his pet. You okay there, dude? He looks fine. He's not dying. Blood elf with mana, probably a paladin. Let's kind of keep this kind of sweet. I'm going to take this edge just in case there's any more ores along here. But it looks like that's a no. Oh, and he's gone offline. This is quite packed, this area. Quite packed indeed. Oh, he's back. Just as I said no, I've just seen one there. Beautiful. Now Gramnell has recommended Ghostlands for the tin And apparently there's several spots where it's like just silver, which is going to be really helpful. Because you do get to a point where silver is the only thing you can skill up with, because everything else is grey or out of reach. So you're kind of limited, or was limited, to Ashenvale, which is just a horrible place. It's just horrible. I don't like Ashenvale. Yeah. Very helpful it is. Yes, mail to your own characters is instant. You don't have to wait an hour to send your own shit, which is, yeah, just brilliant. At the moment, I've got to admit, we've been playing, been playing this, and I've been messing around sort of on like the DK and all that, and it's like every single thing I come up to is like, yeah, I love this. This is why I love Wrath. And then something else will happen and it's go, oh, that too, I love that.
Our enemies will fall.
Taming lesson. So good. Thank you. Yes, we've now got 50 quests completed. Okay, so we speak to someone in Silvermoon and we'll get Teacher's Feed and Revive pet, very important, and we get a Far Strider's bow, which is not as good as the heavy short bow that Haya had sent me with the 8.8 damage per second. So, ooh, shame, bit wasted, but
Be ready for anything.
thanks to Haya we're now doing maximum damage, so I'm fine with it. Absolutely fine with it. So let's have a look at, because it didn't actually give us anything. Okay, so tame the beast. I want, it's not that usable. Call, dismiss, and then revive will go in there nicely and brilliant. Perhaps men pet is still just one of our regular abilities. Ooh. It takes me so long to see the keyboard, not out, mate. Legend. True legend of the Cabal. Done alright though, haven't we? We've done alright. I mean, we're ready for bronze, but we're still going to get points from making regular copper crap. And because of the duration of this thing, everything in the auction house is really, really expensive. Which means if you're buying, bit shit. But we're selling, and that's good. Now I've already sold a couple of rings, not all of them, a couple of them. For, it's only silver, but it is a generous amount of silver. It is pretty bang on. Gotta be honest, it's bang on. And the hunter trainer is where we're smelting the stuff as well. Okay, I can now make another 6, so quite possibly, let's see if we can get this to wool. No. Still not gonna get the wool. Not that that matters, we're not going to be picking up wool for a while anyway. Sort of more southern ghostlands, sort of that sort of stage, I think. Sorry, the fucking music. I don't know whether or not it's as loud to you, but I just... You know, I can only apologise. The volume balancing on Wrath, I find at the moment, is a bit like when BFA first come out. In fact, it might even still be the same. But you could lower the volume as much as you like on everything else, but the volume on the cutscenes was still boom, sort of in your face, really, really loud. So I'm having the same kind of issue there, where I'll kind of get the volume just right for some of it, and then all of a sudden, incredibly loud. Nice to see a DK living the dream. There we go, lovely jubbly pet trainer.
Persevere. Keep your wits about you. Glory to the Sindora.
Okay, so how do I train my pet? Just like hunters, pets can use, choose specializations. Ferocious pets like cats and blah blah blah, tenacity and cunning. Sweet. Can't see because I haven't got a pet yet. But we are now ready, and we do have feed pet. Feed me. And revive. Now, one thing you need to remember is that although they fixed it on classic where you can feed what's on your action bar, I'm pretty sure not in Wrath. So it'll be like a case of still having to go into my bag to give the pet something. Real shame. But what pet am I going for? Okay, so around... Well, let's think about what we've got on offer. Around here, we have the Dragonhawks. We have Lynxes. So we've got the feline. The bats, which I don't want. Spiders, although that's a bit deep, they might be a bit higher level. So unfortunately, nothing I want, or nothing that I would like to have. I want a tanking pet. I want something that's going to aggro groups, because I'm well into the AoE, very much so. So I'm thinking it's either a bear or a pig. Bear or a pig. See, I don't know, you know, I don't know whether or not it's only the monkeys that get the Thunder Stomp. I love the Thunder Stomp. I'm pretty sure the Thunder Stomp is something that's on the talent tree. And because of that specialisations, because we're choosing, perhaps it doesn't matter as much. I think probably the best thing to do is to go out. We'll tame a Dragonhawk, just so we're taming. And see what happens there. I would go into doing some more of the, you know, sort of finish off with a bit of smelting, but that'll be just sitting here smelting. And not smelting all of them because we'll need some for prospecting. So much to see and do. This place is like Polton's Park. It's a hoot at Polton's Park. People in the UK will know what I'm on about. If not, it's a theme park. Not a lot to say really. I think it would probably be better to get a high, you know, the highest level possible. So we're going to ignore the 6s. God, that one's a 5, even worse. I hope they do get better. I am heading this way in particular because there are, you know, the next few quests I plan on doing are in this direction. It just makes it a little bit easier. This is the library here. This is where Blood Elves get their mounts. Theron's livery. Is it livery or livery? Let me know in the comments down below, because I ain't got a clue. I've got a feeling it's livery, but I could be wrong. Wouldn't be a first time. What level are these ones? Level 8. That's much more like it. Much more like it. Well, screw you. That helps. Okay, got the XP from one, but I couldn't loot any of them. Fine. Probably should have had beast tracking on there, just to, you know my surroundings, but I'm so focused on getting the mining, it's insanity. Right, okay, so we're going to go aspect of the monkey to increase our dodge by 18%. Not bad. Let's do this. This is the same as what we tamed before, so it's not, we're not worried, we're going to do it. The issue might be what they eat. Nice. Okay, he's totally pissed off. He eats meat, fish and fruit, which is good. I'm hoping that means that... Oh, no. Yeah, that one. It does work. Oh, brilliant. Okay, ignore what I said before. Yeah, Classic fixed it. It looks like they have on here as well. Fucking wicked. So we're just going to make him as happy as Larry. He's got some abilities and one of them looks really interesting, but I just want to go up here. So he is a cunning pet. Right, so we don't get to choose the specialisation, that's dependent on what they have, but once they have, you've got 3 separate talent trees, one for cunning, ferocity, tenacity, depending on what it is. I never usually go for cunning, so this is a completely new one on me. But he gets the growl as normal, he gets bite, lovely jubbly, but he also seems to get this. Breathes fire on the target for 3 to 5 damage plus 2 to 6 damage over 2 seconds. Costs 20 focus. With a 20-yard range. A ranged pet. Perfect. Absolutely perfect for dungeons as long as they don't run in. I mean, when you're warlocks and you get the imp, that's really cool because both you and the imp stay back, so you don't even have the risk of losing your pet. If there was a way of keeping your pet with you, like don't move, just shoot, that would be brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off bite. So he only uses focus on growl and fire breath, just to see what that's like. He hasn't got any talents, and he probably won't for a while, so I haven't got to worry about that. So let's have a bit of a use. I mean, surely to growl he must run in. I mean, that was, I don't know, same level. So that's the thing, it's not, you know, are you gaining anything from having a ranged pet if your pet insists on running in? I think it's good. I think I'll probably might even keep it for dungeons. But for leveling, it's not what we want. So I think what I might do, there's the quest. I think what I might do is I'll use this one for now because it means that I have a pet. But he ain't staying. Because we also need to consider the fact that we are now on, you know, a PvP server. We're going to need something with some serious attack speed for gnomes. Because gnomes are the ganking race.
Be ready for anything.
Nice and nice.
The reckoning is at hand.
But that is pretty good. I think that's a fair amount. We didn't get as many of the quests done that I hoped, but we should be able to crack on with that quite nicely in the next episode. But I think I will go and get a tanking pet before we do that, just to make sure that we can literally do loads. Pig or bear? Don't know. You'll have to wait until the next episode to find out. Thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.